Hello and welcome to today's class. To start with, come into your child's pose. Big toes together, knees wide, arms above the head, relaxing the chest down towards the ground. Taking some slow inhales and exhales here. Slowly rise on up, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Let's start by bicycling out the knees, bending into one knee and then the other. Let's inhale the right leg up, bend the right knee and draw some big circles with the knee. So imagine you're drawing circles in the air with that knee. And then back to your three-legged dog. Bring it underneath you, the right leg. Cross it over the left knee for figure 4. Drop your knees down to the ground. Sit your hips as far back as you can for a child's pose variation. So your legs are still in figure 4. Might feel a nice stretch down the outside of that right hip. Come on back up, tuck the toes, figure 4 down dog. And then bring the right foot to the outside of the right hand, lizard lunge. Walk your hips back, straighten that right leg, and then inhale, bend back into that right knee. Exhale, straighten. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten, shift the hips back. Exhale, bend, drop the left knee. Sit back into a half hero pose and fold over your right leg. So the left foot is to the outside of the left hip. Bring yourself back up into your lizard lunge, tuck the left toes, downward facing dog, roll through your vinyasa, and we'll meet back in downward facing dog. Remember to take your own variations in your vinyasa. Let's inhale the left leg up, bend the left knee, draw some big circles with that knee. Loosening up that hip. Three-legged dog, then bring the left foot across the right knee, figure 4. Drop both of your legs down. Feel free to keep the toes tucked. Walk yourself back into your child's pose variation. If you keep the toes tucked, it's a little bit of an extra toe stretch. Walk yourself back up, tuck your right toes, downward facing dog in your figure 4, and then step your left foot to the outside of the left hand, lizard lunge. Big inhale here, open the chest. As you exhale, start to straighten that left leg. Inhale, bend into it. Exhale, straighten. That leg doesn't have to straight. You can keep it bent. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten as much as you can. Inhale, bend. Drop the right knee. Sit yourself back for your half hero pose, using your hands to guide you, and fold over your left leg as much as you can. Come back up onto that left knee, lizard lunge, tuck the right toes, downward facing dog, flow through your vinyasa. We'll meet back in downward facing dog. Right leg up high, bend the right knee. Let's take some knee circles around. 2 and 3. Back to your three-legged dog. Bring that right foot underneath, cross it over the left leg. Drop those knees down. Take your child's pose variation. Sit the hips back. Keep your legs in figure 4. Rest your head as close to the ground as you can. Rise on up, tuck the left toes, downward facing dog. Bring your right foot to the outside of the right hand, lizard lunge. Start to straighten that right leg. Inhale, bend into the right knee. Exhale, straighten. Inhale, bend in. Exhale, straighten. Inhale, bend in, drop that left knee, sit back into your half hero pose. Fold over that right leg. Come on up, back to your lizard. Tuck the left toes, downward facing dog. Flow through your vinyasa, or feel free to skip it and just stay in your downward facing dog. One more time on the other side. Let's inhale, the left leg up high. Couple of knee circles for 1, 2, 3. Back to your three-legged dog. Cross that left foot underneath, figure 4. Drop both your knees down to the ground. Sit your hips back as far as you can. Relax your head towards the floor. Rise on back up, tuck the right toes, figure 4 down dog, and then step the left foot to the outside of the left hand. Take a big inhale here. As you exhale, straighten that left leg. Inhale, bend back into it. Exhale, straighten. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. Inhale, bend. Drop the right knee. Sit back into your half hero pose and fold over your left leg as much as you can. Slowly come on back up to your lizard lunge. Tuck the right toes, downward facing dog. Flow through your last vinyasa. We'll meet back in down dog. And then dropping the knees down, come into your child's pose. Relax everything down. Take some slow inhales and exhales here. Release the hips and the legs as much as possible. And thank you so much for joining me today.